What's good, everybody? Back with another video for you guys today. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we got some interesting weather to talk about. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is guys, my new app that I just used. By the way, if you guys can see, okay, probably not. I use Base 44. If you guys probably heard about all the commercials about it, I use Base 44 to create this app, and look what I've done to it. I named it Storm Track Live, and I'm going to be doing a challenge, guys, and we're going to be doing this for 2 weeks. If we can use the amount of weather apps I could possibly find, and we're going to use it for different videos for weather. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys are seeing this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys want more videos like these. Make sure you guys start posting more like sports videos and start to get actual like foot coverage. I'm going to try to get some more coverage tonight as some severe storms will be rolling in. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So today we have lots of thunderstorms today. We have a huge marginal risk of severe weather straining down from Bismarck, North Dakota, which is actually in the slight. I'm sorry about that. From parts of actually Canada all the way down into parts of the Northeast, and it's just like a huge low pressure system, and it's creating all these storms that's forming all around. And we also got we have a big giant general storm thunderstorm risk across mainly almost at least about 40 plus states in this. As you guys know, we got this 45 to 50 states getting this 4 to 5 plus weeks of storms. We got 45 to 50 states getting 20 plus days, 40 plus states getting 25 plus days, and 35 plus states getting 30 plus days. And we'll dive right more into that later on in the video. We also got another marginal risk across parts of Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina, and also across parts of Virginia, and all the way up to also southern parts of the Northeast as well, mid-Atlantic. And we also got a small marginal risk of severe weather in the small parts of Arizona, southern and southeast parts of Arizona and southeastern. And we also got the marginal risk over here, also across parts of Hale Alley, including southeastern parts, a small part of southeastern, Montana, and also parts of Wyoming, including Cheyenne. So yeah, and we got some more storms coming later on the way, and we'll dive right more into that. Let's go ahead and look at our threats, and let's go ahead and look at our tornado threat. Let's see, what is this? Is this a 2% chance? Oh yeah. Let's see. I think we have a 2% chance of a. Isn't this a 2% chance? Oh wait, or is there? Okay, hold up. It says 0.02, so I don't think it's a 2% chance. It probably isn't even a tornado threat today. I think the main concerns will be damaging winds and large hail. And let's go ahead and look at our hail threat. Let's see. Oh, actually, no, that is a 2% chance. So let's just say that, yeah, that's a 2% chance. I think I learned it. Yeah, that's 2. So we got a 2% chance of a tornado risk in parts of south central, and parts of Missouri, including at least to the southwest of St. Louis, and yeah, and parts like that. So that's mainly where a tornado threat's going to be. And we also got the potential for large hail across parts of all the way from far northern Texas all the way up into parts of Canada, including a 15% chance of some large to very large hail. And let's go ahead and look at our damaging wind gust threat. We have a lot of damaging wind gust threats actually across lots of places, including mainly lots of it. We have a nice 5% chance all the way raging down from parts of Maine all the way up in there to parts of Canada and North Dakota, including about 15% chance. Okay, hold on, let me move this. We have 15% chances of some large large to very large damaging straight line wind gust, and these can be up to probably around 60 miles per hour if you're in the marginal risk, 60 to 65 plus miles per hour. If the storm starts to increase and gets worse, because yeah, And by the way, guys, I'm back in Indiana, so this is why I am making these videos today. And I'll try to get you guys some more coverage tonight about the severe weather potential, because that's mainly when our storms is going to come. But yeah, we got three 15% chances of some very large damaging wind gust, and that could probably be up to 75 plus miles per hour if you're in the slight risk of severe weather, so make sure to stay on alert for damaging winds. So that's probably going to be the main concern. And this is going to be across parts of Kansas, Colorado, Nebraska, and southeastern and far eastern parts of Wyoming, all the way up there into, let's see, about like southwestern part and southern parts of, South Dakota. And then we also got one down here in the mid-Atlantic and parts of, Missouri, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, including Evansville, and parts of Kentucky. Just to the west of Louisville, you could be seeing some more storms like that. Let's go ahead and zoom into that. Let me go ahead and hit that. So including Evansville, just to the west of Louisville, probably like Paducah, Kentucky, states like that. Yeah, so just make sure to stay on alert for that, because damaging winds could be the main concern. Let's go ahead and look at our day 2 threat, and we have a pretty big day of weather here. So it doesn't look too bad as it will be today, but it's still going to be looking pretty intense. Let's say that we have a giant marginal risk of severe weather, and we actually have 3 areas of that again. This is, guys, and by the way, this is just back-to-back severe weather days, I'm telling you guys. And we also got some 50-state thunderstorm days in these, since Alaska and Hawaii are starting to heading into their severe storm season, with Kiwanis storms in Hawaii and Alaska severe weather season starting. And we have a giant marginal risk of severe weather, and this is actually going to be a pretty big day. If you're across mainly the central and parts of the southern plains, and these will be across states all the way from New Mexico and Colorado all the way down into, actually all the way up and down into the southeast and parts of the mid-Atlantic and northeast. And we have also two other marginal risks of severe weather, including parts of the Minneapolis area and parts of South Dakota, and there to north central Minneapolis too, and central Minneapolis. Not central. I meant to say parts of South Dakota, in north central Minnesota, and central Minnesota, and south central Minnesota. And then we also got a small marginal risk of severe weather across parts of Florida. And that will probably be the main concern, will be damaging winds and some moderate to large hail. So just make sure to stay on for that, especially you're in Hail Alley, which is mainly almost the entire United States. Well, not the entire, mainly from all the way from parts of Arizona, all the way, including that giant area of, including all of this is mainly from, let's see, I think so. Let's go ahead and check our tornado risk. Oh, so there was actually no tornado risk. I was expecting that. So there's no tornado risk for tomorrow. And like I said, the hail and damaging wind threat, I was right, yep. So, it's mainly going to be the main concern, especially if you're in the slight and marginal risk of severe weather, and probably including the general thunderstorms. Can be up to about 50 miles per hour. Let's see, our hail threat will be at 15% for parts of central Missouri. Will be in this hail hail threat. So watch out for some hail if you're just to the west of St. Louis, in the west of St. Louis. You're mainly still in St. Louis, but you're just like in the western part of St. Louis. Just make sure to stay on for that, and also parts of probably Kansas City is in this, so just make sure to stay on that. And we also got a big 5% chance of large hail across parts of New Mexico and Colorado into northern Texas and northern Oklahoma, and mainly almost the entire state of Kansas, and just including these little parts of the northern We don't have a hail threat across that other areas of the marginal risk. And we do have a 5% chance of a hail threat across that marginal risk of severe weather up here. Let me go ahead and, I gotta chart this thing again, whatever. Let's see, let's go ahead and look at our wind threat. And our wind threat, we have a 15% chance of a, let's see, oh my goodness. We have a 15% chance of a damaging wind threat, large to very large straight line damaging winds, wind gust. And these could probably be up against around 70 miles per hour, especially in those little areas of a slight risk, including these, that's at least about 5 states, what I'm looking at. New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Colorado. Wow, that's crazy. That's literally just a small part. So you got southeastern Colorado, far southwestern Kansas, a tiny part of northern Texas, and northwestern Oklahoma, far northwestern Oklahoma up there. And that's kind of where it almost ends, almost at the border right there. And these tiny parts of New Mexico will be in that 15% chance. And also we have another 15% chance of damaging winds across parts of central Missouri, including Kansas City and the west of St. Louis. And also a giant 5% chance of a wind threat mainly across almost that entire marginal risk of severe weather area. We do not have a wind threat up here in that central Minnesota area, so mainly that main concern will be the hail threat, and a 5% chance of a damaging wind threat in Tampa. Let's go ahead and read our day 3 category. Probably tomorrow we're going to go over this again, and we'll try to see what the hail threat, wind threat is. First, you guys, I'm still trying to find the best weather app I can use so I can get you guys more information. I've been trying to test all these out, but, I'm just too young. So, unfortunately, I'm not a meteorologist, but I want to be one day. But I don't know what happened. Okay, anyways, let's see. So we got a big marginal risk again, and this will mainly be in the south, parts of the south, and central and southern plains. And this is a big marginal risk, actually. This will be across southern Kansas, to central and northern Oklahoma, including Oklahoma City and Tulsa, all the way down there to Little Rock, Arkansas, parts of Mississippi. Probably Tupelo might be in there, I don't know. Let's see. What's up here? Huntsville, Alabama, Atlanta, up there into Raleigh and Norfolk, Virginia, and Nashville, Memphis, and southern parts of Kentucky, including Paducah, and probably just to the south of Wichita, you will be in the marginal risk of severe weather. Unfortunately, we don't have a chance. And then also we got a small marginal risk of severe weather right here in the areas of Arizona. Now, guys, since we got everything done here, let's see. Let's go ahead and look at our probabilistic. I can't even say it. Probably 5% chance that we'll probably be having a pretty big wind threat and hail threat, probably including this area too. So yeah. Let's go ahead and look at our live weather alerts we have right now. We have a severe thunderstorm warning up here. Unfortunately, I literally tried to put on the live radar and it just doesn't show the storms. So I don't know why it does that. I have to do something to it, and I have to make sure it can actually show like the live, like not just the warnings, but like the actual weather. Oh my God, my eye. But yeah. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in North Dakota and special weather statements. Severe thunderstorm warning and flood watches too. And we have a flood warning again. Severe thunderstorm warning in Ohio, including Cleveland. So yeah, guys, we just mainly got storms everywhere. And I do want you guys to know that. We got so many flood advisories, special weather statements, severe thunderstorm warning in Colorado. So, and yeah, guys, this is just summer. We usually get these storms almost all year, 9 to 10 months with these 40 plus states getting storms. Let's go ahead and talk about that, though. Alright, guys, I've been mainly talking it out with Google, and we have been talking about a lot of these severe storms, and we also got these 45 to 50 states getting these 4 to 5 plus weeks of thunderstorms, and again, and mainly if you're across parts of the Midwest, again, you'll be in that threat. We got 40 plus states. This, guys, if conditions could start to get worse, we can start to see 45 plus states can start to get storms pretty bad, and yeah, I just want you guys to know that, because you know, we can start to see storms happening everywhere, and it's literally happening right now. I mean, we've been getting 40 plus states getting storms daily, and this could turn into 40 plus, 45 plus states getting storms daily. I've been talking it out with Google. You know, we literally got everything done. My motto is it's not just this weather app. I use different stuff, and it actually made me get everything up for the next 9 to 10 plus weeks. But you know, I'm gonna just let that come, guys. I know I might show you guys in, you know, probably another few videos if you guys really want to see. But yeah, and we also got the expansion of Tornado Alley and Hail Alley with 40 plus states being in it as well. Let's see, because Tornado Alley has for sure expanded, and we got so many other alleys, like including with we got Hail Alley, Dixie Alley, Hoosier Alley, like we got all those other types of alleys with it. And they can hit that 40 plus states, but it's not just all of them, it's just Tornado Alley alone, and it's not just the core of it, because the core could probably be around like 20 plus states, which can be in the core now, because conditions have gotten like way worse. And if we search up how many tornadoes has Illinois had in 2026, and it would usually, it's like about like almost 250 tornadoes. Okay, well over 150 confirmed and recorded tornadoes. But if you really see it, there has been almost 200 reports of deadly tornadoes in Illinois. And we usually only see, and that's almost 200. So that's actually well past the record, which was, it already surpassed over 170, and it shattered the record of 142 tornadoes set in 2024. And now, guys, Tornado Alley has expanded so much that so many states, including parts of the... Here, I'm going to just show you guys here on radar. It's not going to be anything here. So let's just go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Let's see. Let's look at our watches. Do we have any watches? So we have a severe thunderstorm watch. And it's okay, but yeah. So Tornado Alley would usually was around, let's just say this area from down here, and Hail Alley was from here to here, and probably including states to the west of that, probably eastern Nevada, eastern Washington, and Oregon. And Tornado Alley is going west to east too. And Dixie Alley is expanding northwest into the northeast and north. So it's expanding a lot. And this is why we get the Tornado Alley and Hail Alley in 40 plus states now, because conditions are starting to worsening. So make sure you just stay on alert for that, because because now my home state, Indiana, now we are in Tornado Alley. So yeah, so that means conditions, and we have almost seen 100 tornadoes here in Indiana. And usually, both of these states, Illinois and Indiana, we only see about like 50 tornadoes per year. So that's world-shattering, especially for Illinois. It's a big record. And usually Texas is around the king of tornadoes. So yeah, and that's just very surprising. But that just means conditions are starting to worsen. We've been having a lot of tornadoes there since February this year, and it has been about 5 months from now. And then, conditions are already worsening. We already look at our 40 plus states getting stormed. We're seeing just continuous days of severe thunderstorms everywhere. We're getting these 50 state storm days. 40 plus states start to get storms, like daily storms. That's starting in early March to mid to late December, and 50 state storm days happen around from early April to late November, as far as I can remember. I think it might get pushed to December, so you never know. We already know that stuff is starting to worse. Climate changing is getting bad. And let's just search up how many tornadoes Texas has had, because it's only had let's see. I don't even think almost 50. Well, I might be wrong. Hold on, let's see. Let me go to AI mode. Let's see, how much is it, guys? Yeah, 51 tornadoes. It has only had 51 tornadoes. So that is actually very, very surprising, but you never know, bro. Texas is in the core of Tornado Alley, and they usually get storms almost all year. They don't really have a winter there, especially if you're in southern Texas, dude. You're just hot down there all throughout the year. So I'm like, man. And Texas last year had 162 tornadoes. So that's very surprising. So it shifted from Texas up to Illinois. And now Illinois has had almost 200 tornadoes. And Texas finished the year with 162 tornadoes in 2025. So, I mean, yeah, we haven't had an EF5 tornado here yet. We've been having lots of intense tornadoes that's been producing, taking down houses to the foundations, and I'm just very surprised because the National Weather Service hasn't issued any EF5 tornadoes that has an EF5 tornado intensity, so which is very surprising. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I will make sure to post more videos about the Day 3 severe weather outbreak. Once I get, just know, I already know probably what's going to happen. We might have like a big wind threat and a big hail threat. And that's probably, the hail threat's probably going to mainly be across this part, mainly across the hail alley again. We could probably have a potential 15% chance of a hail threat. And probably a large damaging wind threat. Probably might be 5 to 15% chance of a damaging wind threat across that big marginal risk. And what was it again? Day 3. Yeah. And that's probably going to mainly be because this big marginal risk and this marginal risk right here in southern Arizona. And I'll make sure you guys to do a video on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let's try to hit 3K, guys. We're so close. We are almost there. Make sure to post another video later for other tornadoes. I mean, more storms that's coming here. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.